Hello, Rainbow Moon here. Hopefully, this is your reading. This is for a challenged situation, and it could be a friendship, it could be a partner. It's just somebody that you have kind of a strain with right now that you know it's not the same and it never will be. And you know that you've grown and this person refuses to grow. They might be distant, you might be distant. Whatever the situation, this is the read that I'm pulling. If you feel like you're being blocked from this person, you absolutely are. This is somebody who will never really change. They have such a negative mindset. Everything is negative with this person. They only focus on negatives. They only focus on their problems, not solutions. It's as if their problems give them an excuse to be somebody who never moves forward, to be somebody who will just stay stale and stagnant in life, won't ever push themselves, won't go out of their comfort zones, stays stuck in cycles, and creates chaos and drama when there isn't any, because that's what feels comfortable to them. This is somebody that makes you feel frustrated, like you want to smack them because they are so stubborn and pig-headed and they refuse to let go of the mindsets that they have. And some of these mindsets is not even their mindset. It's like from their parents or grandparents. It's like this 1930s, 40s mentality. They have warped views about life, about spirituality, about love, about marriage, about companionship, about friendship. They have warped views. They really don't know what they want out of life, and they're jealous of people who do. When people find their way around this person takes it as like rejection or they're not good enough. It's always about them. So I feel like if you're growing, it's because you've put the work in. This person won't put the work in. They also are stubborn and think nothing's wrong with them and that everybody else is the problem. And they love to find faults in everybody else or try to analyze everybody else, but they never analyze themselves. So if you've been like blocked from this person's energy, or you're just having it difficult with them, or you have space or distance between you, that is for a reason, so you can recover. This person mentally exhausts you every time you interact with them. It's like pouring into a hole, and they don't pour back into you. They're flaky, they're immature, they don't deal with anything. They just are just almost like stunted emotionally and mentally. I also feel like this popped out in reverse. This is somebody that it's like they're all over the place. They have all these racy thoughts and they're restless energy and they're very focused on like the wrong things, and they're just doing things to get by and keep busy. They just can't sit and be still with themselves. It's like, God forbid that ever happens to them. They can't stand being alone with themselves because they're so conflicted inside and they're so used to doing these maladaptive behaviors to cope with their hurt and their inner child wounds and their unmet childhood needs and the narcissistic parents that they had and whatever else that they experienced growing up. It's like they're always running from it. They're running from themselves. And they don't like the fact that you're different and you've healed and you've worked on yourself. That scares the shit out of them. It scares the ever-loving shit out of them, and they want to run. They don't like it. They might even poke and prod at you and try to get you to go back to the way you used to be. Okay, maybe you were a little more negative back in the day. Maybe you were unhealed back in the day. That might have been why they were attracted to you or why they wanted to be around you. Like attracts like, okay? You may have had this person be a part of your life for a lesson, to show you something, to teach you something, to teach you what happens when you don't evolve, because you have. This person's always going to go back to those bad behaviors. They're always going to go back to their, like the stupid shit they do and their, cycle behavior type things. They don't deal with their problems. They just create more so they can be the victim and they can be the damsel or whatever in distress. So if you have backed away from this person or you're being blocked spiritually, I feel like it's because they are toxic to your new energy, and your new energy is not having this drama and this poor me bullshit, okay? That's what you've been dealing with this person. This is somebody that will make you feel like banging your head on the wall every time you leave from them. So I feel like you put a lot into this. This is maybe a long time you've known this person or been dealing with this person and the same shit from them. It's just time that you moved on. God, Spirit is sending you new people, new connections that are going to be helpful to you, light your way instead of steal from your light like this person has been. So just focus on those and work on that, because they're not getting over the past. It's like every single person, every single ex, they're still holding on to that. They could have had 5 exes and they're still holding on to every single one of them, sad, mad. There's all pain still there. They never dealt with it. They never grieved it. They never dealt with it because they just were always on to the next person. They never could sit alone with themselves. This is somebody very shallow, very insecure. They might put on a good show to the world. They might say a lot of shit, but they never back it up. They might talk a good game, but they never back it up. They're just hung up on all their exes and, oh, this one hurt me so bad. I just can't go on. I can never love again. And love wasn't the fairy tale that I was promised. So I'm mad and angry now, and I'm just going to hurt everybody that comes across my path. Friends, family, whoever, I don't care. It's like this, they're so hurt. They won't let go of those past people because they just hold themselves in there like, I wasn't good enough. I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't thin enough. I'm a big, fat, ugly slob. That's how they feel inside, empty, broken. They don't know how to repair themselves. They don't know how to heal. They don't care to heal. They're irresponsible. They fear the future. They fear failure. They don't even bother trying. They're defensive. They feel attacked when people point out this shit. They don't want to know. They want to cover it up and put another mask on. They're stubborn. I only hear what I want to. Nah. That's their attitude. For real. I always felt like I wasn't smart enough. Yeah, they don't feel that. If you don't feel good about yourself, you're never going to project good outward so you could attract good to you. Life has been intensely unfair. That, again, with the I'm a victim and unhealed wounds. I have difficulty with forgiveness. So they're staying in a state of unforgiveness. They're projecting all of this onto you, draining you mentally, physically, emotionally, in every single way, psychically, okay? Sending you negative thoughts because they're jealous of you. You did yourself a favor. Please understand and believe that if you found this reading. Love and light.